So let me move on to the next portion that I had planned to show you about Johnny's passport. Right here, I think. Oops.
As Defense Force Fund. Thank you guys for those super chats. Let's get on to the passport. So Johnny Somali had a video today. Let's play the video. Now I've got to mute the audio because it's some like rap, but let's play the video. Here's Johnny's video. So Johnny had this video today. He also did some really rude stuff on the subway. I'll show you this in a second. But Johnny is outside the US Embassy and he's holding a passport. So first of all, let me point out to you guys, this is why I said we need to contact the embassy and we need to tell them that they need to not aid Johnny Somali. You Americans, because I have a lot of Americans in the chat. I know there's a lot of Koreans, but Americans, what you can do is you can contact the embassy in Seoul and tell them you are not a fan. So this actually answers.
Real quick, let me make sure. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. So if you want to contact them, here's their number right there. So it's 820-2-397-4114 right there. So you can contact the US Embassy in Seoul and let them know that we are not a fan of Johnny Somali, aka remember, Ramsey Khalid Ismail. Ramsey Khalid Ismail. We're not a fan of him. He does not need a passport. He does not need an emergency passport. Remember to let them know about all the things he's been doing in South Korea, all the wrongdoings, all the harassment, all the SA, all the going after minors, all the crimes that he's been doing. You mind? Let them know about it. Let them know that he's been live streaming his crimes, and there are clips upon clips upon clips upon clips of the evidence necessary to convict him. So make sure you contact the South Korean Seoul U.S. Embassy located in Seoul in South Korea. Here's the phone number. You can let them know, and let me make sure I even zoom in for you. Right there, there's the phone number. 8202-397-4114. It may be a long distance call, but it's definitely gonna be worth it if you can do that. All right.
One of my questions. Okay. So what question does this answer? Well, it answers whether or not his passport was taken. And it shows that he, in fact, did have his passport taken. Because somebody noticed in the chat, what color was that passport? Chat, do you notice what color was that passport?
By the way, I will put the phone number to the US Embassy in Seoul, South Korea. I'll put that phone number in the comments below. In case you need it, you know what I'm saying?
Passport now is blue. Okay. The normal American passport is blue.
Yep.
That passport was purple. Now, I know what you're thinking, and that's very racist of you.
What?
To think that they're just giving out a purple. It's like it's some sort of bad thing. No, that's wrong. It's not just a style selection. It's actually a very special.
It's an emergency passport.
Let's zoom in here. Zoom in. Okay. Can you guys see it? Can you read it?
Right there at the
top. Can you guys read what that says?
Emergency.
Can anybody with an eagle eye
emergency passport
read what that says? Can you read that? Emergency passport. I'm not even sure this idiot knows what that means. This means this is not a normal passport. This means That's issued in the case your passport is lost or taken away, right? It's an emergency passport. It's not a normal passport. It's limited in use, right?
I wonder what Ramsey told the U.S. Embassy about what happened to his passport. Did he say it was taken away because of all the crimes he's done, because of all the things he's done, and that the South Korean police confiscated his passport? Or did he say some random guy took it away or robbed him and took it from his hotel room or something like that? Which one do you think he said to try to get away with that?
It's limited in use. It's not the same thing. It might be usable on a flight out, but that's it. But here's the problem. And I'm just going to say this way. Good luck escaping, Johnny. Why don't you go to the airport and try to use that passport?
Yeah, nah, bro.
Have fun.
Not gonna happen.
We'll see what happens. Have fun. Go to the airport. See what happens. See what happens when you try to use that passport.
Because the South Korean people that are in the airport are gonna be like, why is it's an emergency one? Okay, let's look up Johnny Somali, or I'm sorry, let's look up Ramsey Khalid Ishmael. Then they're gonna see all the database on that the police has on him. And you know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, son, we're gonna confiscate this too.
You can have a passport all you want. Once again, you can say you need it for ID or whatever else. But being able to use that to leave or to fly, it's a much different story, my friend. It's a much different story. So, yeah, emergency passport. This is a very, very important thing. And once again, he's bragging, he's dancing around, he's shooting the finger. And by the way, it's not all he did. Let me pull this up too. This was sent to me by Team FT. Let me pull this up. He was kind enough to DM this to me. So thank you for that, Team FT. Appreciate you. So where is it over here? So let me show you. This is Johnny today after he got back his passport, right? Some
I'm the only nigga in my hood with a Cartier. Street nigga.
Let me show this here. You guys can see this.
Need the music?
It's not working properly. It's lagging. It's lagging. But anyways, Johnny Somali.
He's gonna show it. Give him a second.
Probably do it this way. Hold on one second. Guys.
He's gonna show it.
Probably do it this way. This will work. Thank you, guys.
I'm the only nigga in my hood with a Cartier. Street nigga drop me in the trouble.
You did. You did. Thank you.
I'm gonna turn off the rap so I don't get a strike. That'll be not from him, from the copyright people. So he is bumping shoulders with people in the Seoul Metro. And by the way,
basically he's trying to be Jack Shittery. He's trying to be Jack Shit. Jack Shittery, Jack Dougherty, that guy. When he walked around going, oh, and just purposely bumped into people, he's trying to do the same thing that he did that Jack did.
Thanks to Team FT for getting me that information. Right? Thank you. Appreciate that. So he's already. So this guy is already on the way from getting his passport. He's knocking people over. He's bumping into people. He's being a general dick. Right? This guy is not repentant. This guy's not sorry. This guy is being an asshole. Still.
Purposely.
Right? Still. He's adding to it. Now, mind you, look, we've all anybody who's here in Korea has been on the subway. And the reason why nobody looked is because, to be honest, if you're in Korea, or especially if you're in Seoul, you know the culture of pale pale, right? And I'm definitely pronouncing it pale pale, right? But it's like going fast, right? Everybody's going fast. So you do get bumped sometimes. But he was intentionally doing this, right? He was intentionally walking, and he has to walk like that because he's 5'1" or 5'2". He's a midget.
I didn't know that.
But he had to walk like that. Yeah, pari, right? It's like it's hard P, pare. But you guys know what I'm talking about. You're Korean, you know what I'm talking about, right? So
basically, what he's gonna say is that, like, he's short statured, and like he might have been doing it to try and bother people, but they didn't really notice him. But what that also shows is that he's not remorseful. He doesn't care about him getting his passport taken. He's not remorseful. He's just still continuously being an overall asshole, a dick. he still wants to harass people. He still wants to cause trouble in South Korea. So the South Korean prosecutors and the law enforcement can still look at that and be like, okay, yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care that that all out of all the things that he's done, he's not remorseful. He doesn't actually care. So they don't have to hold back. Now, the next thing I want to look at, to show you was about, you remember when we talked about hard labor? Yeah, that's what I want to show you next. Hold up, give me one quick second.
Korea has 3 options for forced labor. And I'm just going to show a Korean prison here. I'm just, as a background here, just get a little flavoring as we go through here. Not anything in particular. Let's just put that there. So there's 3 options for forced labor, for prison labor in South Korea, right? So the 3 options are working in a factory, making parts, right? So like somebody said Oliver Twist factory. Yeah, like an Oliver Twist type factory making parts. Number 2 is a chain gang working on the roads. So like fixing and repairing roads, cleaning storm drainage, right?
Ew.
Cleaning the roads, cleaning the sidewalks, right? So that's number 2. So 1 is parts, 2 is cleaning the roads, cleaning the outside areas.
I don't know if they want to put him, I don't know if they would want to put him in the general public again. I don't think the general public will want to see his face again.
But there's a number 3. Are you guys ready for this? So,
okay, remember when I showed you this? Hold on. I already showed you what the number 3 was going to be. No, not
this
that.
This is 18-year-old Tony Farmer, a highly recruited.
Yeah, number 3, baby. Number 3, right here.
There's a 3rd option. Korea, as you may know, has a birth rate problem, and they do not bring in a lot of immigrants. So they are very short on labor. And there's one sector that has been really behind and needs a lot of labor. So the prison workers have officially been used, especially recently, in this field. And that is farming. Johnny Somali could literally be put to agricultural labor, to forced field labor. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. This is.
And I'm not gonna lie, but from there's a lot of people that send him super chats, and a lot of them say that South Korea is also one of the world's largest cotton farms. And so there ends up being a lot of more racist towards black people about picking cotton type of comments that pop up and this is why I say Johnny's going around ruining the image of black people in general. You know what I'm saying? Because people like to generalize other people, just like with people in the comments that talk about cotton picking. And yeah, so that's another reason why I hate when people like him, that especially if they have my skin color, go around causing trouble in other countries. Because if those people from those other countries have never interacted with a black person, they might start grouping us all together and think that all black people act like that. We don't. Johnny is a very, very special case. He's someone who has not experienced the love of a parent. He's someone he's someone that, and as a reminder,
I hate Asians. I think all Asians need to be exterminated. If I do this,
that's him. That's not us as a black people. That's him. Okay. And just to make sure you guys, just as proof of that, yes, they were talking about cotton picking, and like those semi-racist comments start popping up. Just to let you know, I'm gonna show you
for real. This is in cabbage, a real cabbage farm. Friend told me this. Me back. The John. I have no idea. Dunity. Thank you so much for the I'll be with that. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Also, Johnny, Somali, Ishmael, Ramsey, Yusu, and come with the
Go. Hey, Bob.
99 said thank you. No, thank is the best farmer. No, if then Kiwi.
Wait
farmer,
for it. Wait for it.
Yukio for 5 says from engagement farmer. Hello Millennium says Cotton Eye Joe, more like Cotton Eye Johnny.
Here it comes. Here it starts.
King Lugia for 6 Malaysian ringgit says time to pick the cabbage, Johnny. Simulator 2025 before fields fool. South Korea is very westernized. There's a heavy seniority influence. Customs are different than America and Korea, especially in Korea. I'm drinking probably I have to do because that's there. Thanks for being a model of the difference. And they not very. Rory says from now on his name is Toby. No, Rory.
If you don't know, that's from a black slave movie. Your name is Toby Kuta Kente. So here come these semi-racist. This is why I hate when people people will go and be a nuisance. People from America go in and be a nuisance in other countries, especially if they share my skin color. Because now if I go to that country, they're going to look at me and think that I might do the same thing.
Rory! Max says, what is the Korean equivalent for no? Sad Boy for 5 says there's an Avatar cabbage patch kid. Oh, yo ho, it's on. Says legend has there's a foreigner who loved kimchi so much. Free. Dragon 456 says for 499. Hopefully he understands how it feels to be an artist and exactly being harassed. Does not do public canings. For Iman Ochanwan says it would be great if you attended his public hearing and physically go. Lugia for 1, thank you. From the past. In 2016, I saw this guy at Walmart. Oh, Hank, right? Yeah, Hank. Throwing up Roman salutes saying hail Trump and right says thank God they threw him the book at Johnny Somali. Hopefully it sets a precedent for other streamers that want to chase clout. 25 Ricardo Barracuda for 2 says I wonder if they have cotton fields over there for Johnny. Would be a trip to the past.
You see what I mean?
All right, thank you guys for that. Appreciate all that. You guys are absolutely crazy. I love you though. Really appreciate it. Some more from my good friend
So we're gonna move on. Actually, we are already in the next segment that I wanted to show you guys. Now we're going to actually hear from a Korean legal on the things that Johnny Somali has been through, or what Johnny Somali may face.
Doctor. He is the Pondering Professor on YouTube. Dr. Alaric, he's in Suwon, and he has a message now. He speaks in Korean. So this is for my Korean brothers and sisters that are watching, but I'm going to put on the English subtitles, okay? And he's explaining in very formal Korean some of the issues here and some of the legal consequences. So this is a 3-minute video. Just kind of strap in and kind of listen to it. This is my good friend, the professor.
I'm sorry, he's not Korean, but he does speak Korean. He's fluent in Korean. He's as well as multiple other languages, and he can more tell. He has a more focus on what is actually going on with Johnny.
He's fluent in I believe Korean, Japanese, and several other languages. So really smart guy.
여러분 안녕하세요. 노디오 교수입니다. 오늘은 리그 마인드셋과 언급한 몇 가지 요점을 번역하여 간단히 설명하고 싶습니다. 사실은 제가 오랫동안 한국에서 거주하는 외국인이라서 조니 스말리의 행위를 보고 혐오감이 좀 많이 느꼈습니다. 조니 스말리는 현재는 첫 번째 기소를 앞두고 있으며 그의 피해자들은 경찰에서 신고하는 것을 매우 중요합니다. 그의 본명은 사실은 람지 칼리드 이스마일입니다. 그는 한국에서 여러 범죄를 저지르면서 그거 재미로 촬영하고 있었습니다. 예를 들어 영상에서 80세 넘는 한국 할머니를 괴롭히고 있었습니다. 그것뿐만 아니고 또한 거리에서 여성들을 성희롱하고 확성기로 음탄한 소리를 들었습니다. 이런 일 어디 했습니까? 네, 물론 많은 사람들이 그거 지하철에서 그렇게 보는 동영상 나오는 동영상들이 있습니다. 하지만 그것뿐만 아니고 롯데월드에서도 갔어. 어린 자녀들과 함께 있는 가족 앞에서 들었던 일부 내용은 너무나 혐오스러워서 제가 사실은
It's
여기
true.
언급하는 것은 좀 어려운 것 같습니다.
And we'll get to what he did to Latte in Latte World in a bit.
왜냐면 아마도 유튜브이 동영상 허락 못할 것 같습니다. 그래서 한국만 아니고 또 여러 나라 태국이나 뭐 일본 물론 이스라엘까지도 그렇게 했습니다. 이스라엘에서는 미성년자 소녀들에게 성적인 요구도 하면서 크고 촬영했습니다. 오해 없지만 그렇게 했습니다. 위안부 문제로 인해 많은 사람들이 그 사람이 알게 되었지만 보시다시피 그는 법에 엄청난 처벌 받아야 하는 사악한 사람입니다.
Deserves a lot of punishment.
죄송합니다. 목이 좀
That's a good part of it
좀
there.
마셔야 돼요. 너무 흥분됐어. 그의 행동은 목격했거나 그의 혐오스러운 범죄를 피해자라며 부디 경찰에서 신고해 주시기 바랍니다. 그는 법이 허용한 최대한 처벌을 받아야 합니다. 아름다운 한국을 안전하고 평화롭게 지키기 위해 함께 노력합시다. 감사합니다.
So that's once again, I want to get a message out there for our Korean viewers. Like, he's got way better Korean than I've got, and just wanted to.
Yeah, so it's very important that the Koreans, Korean people that have interacted with Johnny or that have to suffer from Johnny's actions. It's very important that they get together and make sure they report all of these crimes or anything that they've done, anything that he's done to them. You know what I'm saying? So we have one more clip on this video here. We're almost done completely. We have one more clip to go through, and it is more about more of crimes that he's committed. And let's see, about right here, 1 second, there we go.
Okay, let's be very, very clear about that. All right, so we're now going to review some videos. So these are various videos of his other crimes in Korea or potential crimes in Korea. So let's take a look at those, and I'll let them play, and then we'll talk about them afterwards. So here's one of, I think this is Johnny Somali and Bong Bong IRL trespassing and vandalizing, right? So let's take a look at that.
So that's another crime: vandalism, trespassing.
Okay, where Joker at? This is where Joker at, chat? Oh, this Joker? Which one Joker? This one right here? Oh, this one right here, the Joker? This is Joker? Okay. Baby oil on that nigga shit. Put some baby oil on that nigga. Put some baby oil on this nigga shit. Nigga, premium. Put some baby oil on this nigga shit, nigga. Put some baby oil all over this nigga shit. Baby oil, P. Diddy style, nigga. P. Diddy style, nigga. You know what it is, nigga. I mean, P. Diddy style, nigga.
What the fuck is
you know
he doing?
We gonna P. Diddy that nigga shit, nigga. Joel, open the door, Joel. Yo, this nigga shit. Yo, why you thinking shit? Yo, why am I cracking out? Why am I cracking out? Open. Okay.
So
Okay, where Joker at?
So there we
Fucking
go.
disgusting,
That's
bro.
definitely trespassing and vandalizing for sure. For sure. What language is he speaking? He's speaking fluent idiot for sure.
Agreed.
Who's that girl that goes bong bong IRL? Girls bong bong IRL. All right. Let's continue. We're not done yet. We got more. Oh, there's more. And there's more.
But wait, there's more.
We've got, here's one. The video of him deliberately lying. So this is proof that he lied about not knowing about the comfort women. So this is pretty clear proof of it. So let's watch this.
Okay, I'll say it right now. I want to apologize to the Korean people.
We'll get to this apology later.
I was not aware of the significance of the statue. At first, I really didn't know what it was.
Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit, 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 bullshit! Bullshit!
Oh my God, yo. This is what I was looking for. Actually? Yeah. If y'all go look at my last YouTube comments, these Korean niggas are crashing out the last time I came to this bitch.
And remember, she's supposed to, this is a statue of a 16-year-old child. Like the statue is modeled after like a 16-year-old girl because it was underage women who were forced to be sexually used as quote unquote comfort women and during the war in that time. So 16-year-old minors or 16, 15, minors that were forced to be sexually abused. And Johnny is over here doing this.
I don't know cultural. I don't know.
He knows.
I have art. I did not know.
He's saying he didn't know, but he literally said it.
Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? Because I haven't done too much research.
Yeah. 2023, last year, 2023. He knew.
Oh, I can see what the U.S. soldiers was on after World War II. That these little comfort women, little hoes, you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to be on, nigga. I'm not.
He's literally a full year before, he's using the term comfort women.
Over a year,
right?
At least.
He knew exactly what he was talking about. He knew exactly what he was talking about.
At least a month over.
And he lied, right? He straight up lied, right? Clear proof. Clear proof. K, new member. Thank you. Tatsumi for 5 says, Cotton.
Another fucking Cotton comment. All right. But yeah, one more clip for this from this one, and we will move on to the next.
You're good. You're good. All right, we got some more videos. Let's watch some more videos. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. All right, so there is a little update here. So today, one of the YouTubers, the Korean YouTubers that's been kind of like following Johnny, actually this may have been the other day, he got a restraining order. So Johnny actually did file a restraining order against this guy.
누가 신고한 건데요?
This is the guy that was in the car following him around trying to find him.
조니가 저 신고했어요? 네. 네, 잠시만요. 네. 잠정치가 뭐예요? 네, 맞아요. 네, 맞아요. 네. 신고자가 누구라고요? 네? 네? 저 100m에 접근하지 말라고요?
This is a restraining order. Can't go within 100 meters.
네. 네, 알겠습니다. 네.
So this guy, and then Johnny was gloating about it here. This is his Discord, his different name. He changed his name, but Snorlax can't come 100 meters near me. So he filed a restraining order against one of the YouTubers. Bad news is there's a lot more. I mean, he can't file restraining orders against all of Korea because that's about who knows about him at this point.
That's
He's made himself that hated. He's made himself that hated. Okay. Couple more videos here. Yo,
About the baby oil. I was going to be fast. I was about.
Yeah, this is when they put the barricade around the comfort woman because they I believe it was because they saw his actions in the other ones. They were trying to prevent that.
Chat GPT, don't get me wrong. I'm here to give a speech, nigga. Oil her up. There's a different one. I'm gonna put baby oil on a different one.
He's saying he's going to put
speech.
baby oil on the statue.
So we're here to confront an ugly, shameful truth that has been denied and ignored for far too long. I'm talking about the Korean comfort women.
Bro, you can't try to make a speech sounding all sympathetic and shit when you just talking about putting baby oil on them.
The thousands of women who were forced into sexual slavery by the Imperial Japanese Army during World War II. Let's not mince our words. These women were kidnapped. They were coerced and brutalized. Victims of one of the largest state-sponsored systems of sexual exploitation in modern history. Japan as a nation.
Mind you, he did this before. So this is before his apology, when he said that he knew nothing about it. So all of this he's reading is before. So he definitely knew. He's literally
Okay, I thought the barricade was there because of his previous actions, but I guess not.
reading this. Caught in 4K, his thing being a lie. Once again, don't believe a word out of this guy's mouth. And once again, anytime anybody tells me a news update and they say Johnny Somali said, I say I don't believe a word he said. And any of his allies, I don't believe him at all. Period. They're a bunch of idiots. Let's continue this.
Nation has failed to fully acknowledge its responsibility for these war crimes. Apologies have been half-hearted, reparations have been inadequate, and most importantly, the justice has never been truly served. Why? Because the truth is uncomfortable. Because facing the realities of the atrocities committed and challenges of the myth of imperial glory, still some hold on to it in Japan. But hiding from the truth does not erase the past. The crimes happen, and the survivors, though fewer remain with us today, deserve not only our respect, but real concrete action to right the wrongs. For those watching, understand that this is more than just a historical debate. Japan continues to evade full accountability, whitewashing its actions in the textbooks, downplaying its role.
All right, nobody cares. He's trying to sound.
I'm coming to a fucking embassy right now, Nick. They're over. And reparation demand full truth. Directly.
Another proof that he knew exactly what he was doing. He had intention, right? And he's not to be believed at all. And I hope that these are things that are taken into account for when he comes before the Korean courts.
And we all know he didn't actually mean a word he said.
This prosecutor's office said that Tuesday, the streamer, whose legal name was Ramsey Khalid Ismail, was indicted without detention, which means he's still out, but he can't leave, charged with obstruction of business. The police handed the streamer over to prosecution Wednesday. Literally, it took a day. So good news. Good news on that front, that there's an indictment and we've got official charges coming. Oh, and you guys.
Yep. So he's you know what I'm saying? He acts like they're not keeping an eye on him. He acts like they're not translating what he's saying from English to Korean. He acts like he's gonna get away with a lot of this, but you know what I'm saying? Like the Korean prosecutors and the South Korean law enforcement, they know what they're doing. I highly doubt they're gonna go as easy as Japan did, where it's just like, all right, here's a fine, pay that, get out of our country, you're banned. Excuse me. I highly doubt they'll do the same thing, because they'll be like, all right, now we're gonna go ahead and put you to work in the cabbage farms. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. I'm pretty sure I already showed that one. I forgot what that one's from. We already saw the criminal process. So let me make sure if there's nothing else I wanted to show you. I'm pretty sure we got most of it. I've already shown you that.
All right. So in case.
Yeah, all right. They've already revoked his passport. We've already seen that. Oh, his quote unquote apology. Let's go ahead and over that.
what happened today in Korea? This is thanks to Jeff Hall, Mr. Jeffu, who's actually a great poster about Japanese stuff. You guys should follow him on Japan stuff. He's really good stuff. Despite being in Indonesia, Johnny is using his stream to deliberately anger Japanese internet nationalists. He has been dancing around and smiling while showing pictures of an atomic bombing in Hiroshima and giving Japan the middle finger and China #1. So he did this after apologizing. So he went and apologized, and then he did this.
He did it while he was out the country, so he's a little bitch for that. Like, he's like, yeah, you can't reach me, you can't touch me from here, so nah.
So here's my thing for Koreans out there. If you go and accept his apology, what do you think he's going to do to Korea? Right? What do you think he's going to do to Korea?
Right, he's gonna show no remorse, just like he's showing here. So this person right here, he actually lives in Korea. He's an MMA fighter, and he pretended to be on Johnny's side and drive him around. I don't think he was actually on Johnny's side.
So this guy's name is Brendan Hyung, aka Brendan Kim. He's a Nigerian American guy. He seems to be like a Christian MMA guy. His wife was here. Her name's Vivian. We're gonna get into her in a second as well.
His wife is Korean.
She's a Korean. They have a kid. They live here in Korea. So I think they were well-intentioned, although it seemed at first like he might be chasing clout. We'll talk about why. But they were driving him. And
I thought he was pretending the whole time. My bad. I guess I was wrong. He's not pretending. But I do know that he faced backlash on Twitter. Like, people were talking about, they were against him trying to protect Johnny. You know what I'm saying? And he got to the point where he's like, we're gonna sue people that threatened us. You know what I'm saying? But I thought he was pretending, but I guess he wasn't. It seems like he did. Apparently, he actually had good intentions, but he obviously realized that Johnny is someone who can't be forgiven. I'm sorry, not Johnny. Remember, Ramsey Khalid Ishmael is someone who can't be forgiven.
What I think happened was this guy was his protection, because he's an MMA fighter, right? So I think Johnny tried to convince this MMA fighter to go with him because he's too scared to be there alone. But I said right here, first of all, we know Johnny gives inauthentic apologies. He does so purely because his lawyers advise him to lessen the penalty. When he leaves the country, he immediately goes back and mocks it. And here's Exhibit A, him doing this to Japan. Also, the guy with him, Brendan Kim, unlike Hank Yo, is not a Korean citizen. Therefore, his status in Korea is tentative. Now, after this, I found out he has a kid, so his visa will be stronger. He might even have permanent residence here. It would be harder to kick him out if he has a wife and kids, but you could still have a lot of problems. And here's the other thing too. For a guy who has a wife and a kid here, if you have a wife and a kid here, what do you think might happen to your family when it gets through the grapevine that you're insulting Korea, right? Bad things, right? Bad things. So there's going to be a lot of family pressure, a lot of people coming through, right? Your kid will get picked on at school. That's not cool. You really need to think before you associate with a piece of shit like Johnny Somali, right?
He censored that. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. A piece of shit. Like Ramsey Khalid Ishmael.
Really got to think very carefully. That's a non-legal repercussion. And that's how much of a pariah he is here. All right. So the video was uploaded to a certain channel here, to Dalgun News channel, but actually this channel link is broken. That video was taken down. So I had to hunt on a smaller YouTube channel before I was able to find this video. This apology video here. This is John.
Are you gonna tell us what smaller YouTube channel you use, or are you just gonna call him a smaller YouTube channel? That hurts my feelings. Like I know you didn't get it from me, but I am a smaller YouTube channel. I would, if somebody was gonna like quote me or talk about me like that, I would prefer to be like, hey, from PaperSin. You know what I'm saying? At least shout out instead of just being like a smaller YouTube channel. That kind of hurts my feelings.
Johnny Somali's apology video. I will do it at 1.25 speed. But understand, if it gets too fast, I'll slow it back down. But understand that I don't believe this for a second.
Honestly, I don't think anybody believes it for a second. So I'm actually going to speed mine up as well to like 1.5 speed. This will be a total of 1.75 speed. But we already know Johnny doesn't mean this.
No, this please go. Okay. Are you here? You hear me? You hear me? Okay. 얘들아. 영훈이. 제가 너무 무려서. 그래서 나는 조마오. 죄송합니다.
네, 안녕하십니까 여러분들. 여기는 도봉구 평화의 소녀상 앞입니다. 오늘 2024년 11월 7일 이곳 도봉구 평화상에 우리가 왔습니다. 역사를 잊은 민족은 미래는 없다. 대한민국의 역사를 왜곡하고 비하하고 그런 일들이 없어야 되지 않겠습니까? 이 평화상의 의미에 대해서 많은 분들이 알고 계실 텐데, 대한민국의 흑인 유튜버 하나가 지금 이 평화소녀상을 능욕하고 모욕하고 그런 일들에 많은 국민들이 지금 화가 나 있습니다. 오늘 이곳에서 어떤 일이 벌어질지 여러분들 생생하게 알려드리도록 하겠습니다. 컷 들어갑니다. 자, 오늘
So remember, real quick pause. This is the guy that decked Johnny. So
yeah, he's a hero. He's a fucking legend.
They're interviewing the guy who punched out Johnny. This is Mr. A right here. So they were waiting for Johnny at the statue.
이렇게 소녀상 앞에 모였는데 소녀상 앞에 온 이유가 뭡니까?
오늘 소말리랑 행크 이제 마지막 대국민 사과 하기 위해서 여기 이 자리에 모였습니다.
지금 곧 있으면 행크랑 소말리가 도착할 것 같은데 지금 어떤 생각을 갖고 계세요?
뭐 아까는 뭐 장난스러운 모습도 있었고 당연히 있었겠지만 지금은 누구보다 진중하고 진지한 모습으로 좀 임하고 있습니다.
네, 소녀상 옆에 있으니까 느낌 어떠신가요?
이게 참 진짜 소말리라는 새끼가 이런 만행을 저질렀던 마음이 너무 좋지가 않습니다.
네, 다들 역사를 왜곡하면 안 되고 역사를 잊은 민족은 미래는 없다라고 하는데 지금 대한민국 국민도 아니고 외국인이 이렇게 소녀상을 모욕하고 우리의 역사를 왜곡하는 거에 대해서 많이 분노하신 거잖아요.
그렇죠.
네, 그래서 그런 행동을 하셨는데 왜 소말리아를 찾게 됐는지 짧게 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
일단은 대한민국의 그냥 제 소견을 말씀드리겠습니다. 제가 첫 번째 공적제재가 좀 많이 적었다라고 느낌을 받을 수밖에 없어요. 그렇기 때문에 저도 이렇게 나서게 된 거고.
See so he's saying like essentially the reason why he punched in the first place is because he wasn't really getting punished.
만약에 공적제재가 들어갔다라고 하면은 저희는 이렇게 사적제재를 하지도 않았을 뿐더러 이런 일이 발생하지도 않았을 것 같습니다. 그게 너무 많이 아쉽습니다. 그리고 1000번이고 똑같이 응징에 나설 겁니다.
네. 옆에 오늘 이제 유달근님 UDT 동기잖아요. 네, 같이 오게 된 이유.
According to the YouTubers, even after this, right, and keep this in mind, this is from my good friend Dr. Alaric, and he's got an amazing book out there if you guys want to check that out. But Dalgan was just live. He and another fellow were connected over the phone, and they were telling the public misunderstands their intention toward Johnny Somali. They state they have not forgiven him. They know he is completely insincere. They will continue to pursue him legally. They only did it to find his location.
Good shit.
And they did it to show they don't act violently and that he is the instigator of violence. Their original anger towards him has not changed. That's it. So essentially, they fucking owned him with this. They know that he's not sincere. They don't believe him. They're still coming after him legally. They're not dropping their charges against him. And they're showing that they are the peaceful ones, that they're not violent thugs. So they literally 4D chessed him. So Johnny Somali shows up.
They just wanted to find out where he was. Where you hiding, Johnny? What do you got?
In the car with Hank and the crew in front of the Dobong girl statue. In case you guys don't know where this is, because some of you guys are not familiar with Seoul, I don't expect you all to be Seoul gangsters like I am. But Dobong is in the kind of north of Seoul, and you can see he is in Dobong by the photo here with his Nazi friend Hank. And I don't say that, by the way, you guys know I don't throw that around. Hank is an actual, right? Not like pretend. We've got the photo.
NAZI, that's what he's saying.
You see the Dobong office here? So Dobong, meanwhile.
He's saying Johnny's friend Hank is an actual NAZI. Like that.
Minhua, right? Means community center. So this is Dobong Community Center. So that's how you know this is there. Hank is here. I think Johnny's hiding over there with his shoes over there. And they're in front of the statue of the Comfort Woman there. So they had to go all the way out to Dobong so they didn't get swarmed. right? Because if they went anywhere else, they would be swarmed. And you can see this photo of them here too. This is them driving for this supposed apology.
이건가요? 죄송합니다. 뽑는다. 이건가? 네, 셀토스 들어왔습니다. 마주요, 마주기에. 자, 이제 들어갑니다. 자, 들어가고 나서.
There he is. He's in that car.
아직 나갈 필요 없어요, 저희.
He's in that fucking car.
나갈 필요 없습니다.
자, 이제 나갑시다. 나가요. 네, 이제 나가요. 자, 나갑시다.
So think about how terrified he is. These people have been hunting him. One of these guys punched him in the face. In fact, I think actually maybe even two of them punched him, right? So he's probably shitting himself right now, getting out of this car.
소말리.
Yeah, this is the guy that found him in his hotel and punched the shit out of him. He's walking up. He's walking up with pace, bro. He's like, yeah. What's up? What's up? Where you at, Johnny?
And the guy who punched him walks right over to the car. So he's on him right away.
He's on a mission, bro.
얘기 좀 할까?
빨리 안녕. 빨리 안녕. 빨리 안녕. 때리러 온거 아니야.
He tried to open the door quick.
내려.
우리 이야기하려고.
안 때려.
앵커
때려, 내려.
나랑 얘기 좀 하자. 나랑 얘기.
절대 안 때려.
앵커 우리 진짜 대화하려고 온 거니까.
나랑 얘기 좀 하자.
오케이?
편하게.
우리 진짜로. 네.
지금 너는 아무런 그런 영향이 없잖아 어떻게 보면. 저희가 소말리만
그냥
소녀상 받았고 있거든. 그러니까 난 소말리가 소녀상에서 진짜 대한민국 국민으로서 우리가 느끼는 건데 제대로 사과했으면 좋겠어. 나 그것만 돼.
We just want him to apologize, man. 나도 사과하고 있어.
So
우리가
No violence. Alright.
소말리만 사과하자.
앵커.
고마워.
때리러 온게
That's
아니야.
Hank.
잘했어.
Hank's a little bitch though.
괜찮아.
아니.
괜찮아.
소말리. 우리 그냥 토킹, 오케이?
소말리 얘기하자 나랑.
우리 진짜 노 터치.
이제
no violence. You know what I mean? 아 절대 안 때려.
we just want our apology, man.
Yeah, we can talk. You don't need to fight.
No
fight. 내 얘기 좀 해주세요. 지금 세계적으로 지금 소말리가 한 행동에 대해서 많이 화가 나 있고 한국 사람들이 많이 화나 있는데 그것 때문에 우리가 온 거니까 대화할 생각 있나?
Right now, you're a big issue, and
Somali looking like a little scared bitch, bro.
a lot of Koreans are mad for what you did, and all we want is
as they should be, as they justifiably should be. They have every right to be mad, every right to be enraged. What he did is disgusting, and what he said about Korea is disgusting, and the way he treated Korea was disgusting. And by the way, he's not going to stop.
for you
He's
to
not.
just apologize for what you have done.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's the only way, man.
Okay, I'll say right now, I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not.
And mind you, he's surrounded. Even the guy he thought who was driving there to protect him is like, this is the only way. You know, you got to do this.
And that's this right here. She is this guy's wife.
Aware of the significance of the statue.
The MMA
I
fighter.
was trying to get, you know what I mean? It was just entertainment for my audience.
By the way, let's be real. Hold on. Let's stop there. I want to rewind that. I want to rewind that statement.
Say right now, I want to apologize to the Korean people. I was not aware of the significance of the statue.
Korean people, I hope you're listening right now. And I hope that you understand what I'm saying. He just lied. Okay? He just directly lied. So, regardless of how you feel about whether his apology was sincere, he just lied. He was directly aware of the significance of the statue.
We went over that before. He knew what the statue meant. He knew at least a year ahead of time what the statue meant, what comfort meant women went through during the war. He knew. He's hoping to say whatever he can in order to get out of the trouble that he's in. Do not let him off the hook.
We have proof of that. We have direct people to their face, covered in the fact that he just, no, sorry, that's my style, right? Because he's scared. He's terrified. Seven, that's in. Because say, There are Americans who know all about this stuff. Americans, in fact, are very aware of the problems between Japan and Korea. We're very aware of the war. This is not entertainment. Do not put this on America, right? Do not put this shit on America and Americans. I'm an American who knows about this. He's fucking lying. I don't find this entertaining. The Americans in my chat do not find this entertaining, right? This is not entertainment for Americans. This is entertainment for a certain small group of internet retards, right?
Retards. That's what he said.
A very small group of internet idiots. This is not about being an American at all. It is disgraceful for this to be called being an American, right? Being an American is being an asshole abroad? No, sorry, no.
Of the statue where we're from. So when I saw this statue, I came upon it on my stream. At first, I really didn't know what it was. So now after I see the reaction from the Korean people.
Look, like the MMA fighters watching him like, he's from America. He knows damn well Johnny's lying. He already knows that everything that Johnny Somali, aka Ramsey Khalid Ishmael, he already knows that everything Ramsey is saying is a bold-faced lie. He already knows. And I think he's trying to hold himself back from knocking the shit out of Johnny.
I see that it really hurt you guys. And my intention in coming to Korea was not to cause this kind of shitstorm.
Bullshit!
My intention was to come here, do my
lies. He literally talked about how to get clout and views and become a millionaire off of this.
Remember, this is Johnny. Remember, he said this.
I hate Asians. I think all Asians need to be exterminated.
If I do this, I'm really hoping the Japanese.
Especially after listening to this.
I'm a 5'4" malnourished Ethiopian. I think maybe I was just born to be evil.
He's 5'4".
I don't know. I don't like being good. I don't want to be. If I make content, I don't know. I like to make content that makes people violent. I hate Asians. I think all Asians need to be exterminated. Somebody please put this on the news tomorrow. If this is recorded, I hope the news puts this on the news. I want to start a race war. And I think I'm slowly, with every country I go and radicalize, I'm starting a race war. And for all you right-wing people that don't want immigrants to come to countries or not, the right wing should be promoting me and using me as an example. Like,
so yeah, that's him. Like he's doing this on purpose. His intention is to go there and cause a shitstorm. His intention is not just to do that. He wants to incite a race war. As you heard, he wants to cause trouble. He wants to radicalize these countries or whatever. He wants to be a nuisance.
Lying to you people, do not fall for this. He said he was going to come here to farm this. He said he was going to do this. Do not be fooled. That is a lie. He came to Korea for clout.
Live streams, make content, and be funny. It wasn't really, I didn't want to cause pain or get anybody in trouble or make anybody go to jail or catch assault cases or stuff like this. You know what I mean? Because that's when it's going too far.
Yeah.
Truly, it's a hurtful thing. It's something that hurts the Korean pride and the Korean culture. In America, we have a different kind of comedy and we have a different kind of culture.
Nah, bro, that's not our style in America. We don't go trying to harass people and mock their history. We don't try to mock things that their people have been through. That's not our comedy. Don't believe that shit.
In Korea, it's a totally different kind of place.
This is not American humor. Do not believe this. Please, dear sweet God, do not believe this. He is lying. This is a lie.
Where this kind of behavior is not acceptable.
So the reason we brought you here is that we have a statue right there.
Mm-hmm.
So all we want for you to stand in front of the statue and then apologize to all of Koreans who are being hurt.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Okay. I'm open to it.
Somali.
Mic. Your mic? All right. Put it on. Somali. Okay. Some tickets here. I'm here. I got him.
This guy right here is a legend. Oh my god, he smacked the shit out of Johnny. I love this guy.
진짜 많은 말이 너무 하고 싶은 말들이 너무 많은데 일단은 이거 진정성 있게 대국민 사과 받아내고 그리고 좀 전달하도록 하겠습니다.
It's gonna bring a lot of peace, man. Right now, what's happening? Like, it's not only you right now, man.
Yeah.
They're going after your moms, your dads, your family. You know, they're going after a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know,
and clout only clout.
You see, he doesn't care. He just told Somali they're going after your moms, your dads, your family. He's like, yeah. I told you, like, this kid, Ramsey Khalid Ismail, aka Johnny Somali, he doesn't have a loving family. I mean, no one who has parents that love them would turn out to be someone like as negative, as evil as person as Ramsey Khalid Ismail, aka Johnny Somali. No one that has loving parents and a loving family could turn out to be like him. So, you know, he doesn't even care. And I don't think he's taking them seriously, but I think what Ramsey, aka Johnny, is forgetting is that there are South Korean Americans, there are Japanese Americans, there are North Korean Americans, there are Chinese Americans. America is, again, a melting pot. There's a lot of different people from a lot of different countries here in America. And they've been keeping tabs on him.
Especially in these streets, clout in these streets will get you killed. Especially when you come to another country and you don't know much about the history of it.
Yeah.
Like, when I told you that everything I told you is true. You know, yeah, I'm a Marine, but also I'm not the only Marine in my family. My grandfather was a soldier. My uncles were Marines. All my family served in the Korean War, so we had certain ties. Real, you know what I mean? So when I saw it, I was upset. However, I feel like this is the only way that you can
continue being here.
Yeah, continue being here without getting punched all the time. You know?
All right.
소말리. 네, 설명 좀 해줄게요. 리슨? 해석 좀 해주세요. 한국, 대한민국 이 동상은 그냥 동상이 아니에요.
This is not just a metal statue.
우리 한국의 아픈 역사를 기억하기 위해서 만든 그런 동상입니다.
A lot of Koreans being hurt by this, and this is it's like a representative of.
만약에 당신이 그냥 뭐 일반적인 동상을 그랬다라고 하면은 한국 사회 화가 많이 안 났지만 이거는 정말 우리에게 아픈 역사였어요.
If you touch any kind of statue, it wouldn't matter. But this is very important to Korean people. So that's the big problem that you did.
그래서 많은 대한민국 시민들이 다시는 이런 강압적이고 있어서 안 될 역사가 되풀이되지 않길 바라면서 이거를 전국에 만들어 둔 겁니다.
So we don't want this repeating or doing, you know, a lot of Koreans being hurt. So we don't want this to be repeated to other countries and in Korea.
만약에 당신의 가족들이, 당신의 어머니나 당신의 뭐 시스터들이 만약에 강압적으로 그런 일을 당했다면 어떻게 하셨을 거예요?
If your parents were in this situation, being hurt, what would you do?
I definitely wouldn't be happy if somebody was making light of it.
Same as us. So
he wouldn't give a shit.
그래서 많은 사람들이 화가 났던 거고.
That's why a lot of Koreans were mad.
우리는 그거에 대해서 당신의 진정한 사과를 원해요.
So all we want is for you to apologize to South Korean people and who have been hurt in this situation. After apology, are you going to post or go on a live and talk about this situation again?
Not in a bad light, but I will talk about what I learned. Can you guys tell me a little bit more of the history of the statue? I haven't done too much research.
Okay, he got it. So.
He knows the history of the
This statue, man, this comfort woman, back during the Japanese occupation, Japan invaded Korea and forced women in becoming comfort women for the Japanese Imperial Army. And most of these women weren't grown women, man. They were minors. They were being persecuted, tortured, and everything, man. A lot of people don't know about the history of the statue, but there are a lot of kids
and forced into sexual acts.
You know, activists that was put into a prison and tortured, raped by the officers of the Japanese Imperial Army, and eventually killed. So this is a very, very serious issue, man. Like, it was not just a statue. This is not only a statue only for Koreans. Like, this is for all women that were fucked up, you know, doing bad things, you know. So when you sit here, you come and you do a Diddy party on the statue, like, you know, what do you think is gonna happen, bro? Like, this is something you can't take lightly. And I remember on your live, you said that we're gonna do commemorative statue. Yes, they will fucking kill you. This is a very serious issue. It's not
I think killing an assault is too far.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Especially since Johnny knew what he was doing, and continuously, even after the lady told him, reminded him, he continuously saw other comfort women statues and did the same thing. So in Johnny's case, I don't think, you know what I'm saying, ending his, his life, I don't think that would be too far
for it, but see how it hurt them as a country and it hurt their pride. And it wasn't my intention when I first.
Again, I want to remind you guys.
I hate Asians. I honestly, I think all Asians need to be exterminated.
If I do this, I'm hoping.
That's Johnny.
Came here, I wanted to come here. When I first came to South Korea, I'm not gonna lie, I have like a lot of my other content before the statue incident has been great. All the Koreans have treated me great.
What are you talking about? Your content before has been disrespecting other countries. Your content was disrespecting Japan and disrespecting Israel. What are you talking about?
Great. Like I've had nights out drinking with Koreans, partying with Koreans, and they showed me the utmost.
By Koreans, do you mean Hank, the Nazi friend, quote unquote friend that you have that's been deported from America and is the only person willing to hang out with you, other than the other guy who was kicked out of Korea? His other nut that was kicked out of Korea. That guy, you mean Hank? Is that the Koreans that you've been drinking with? Koreans that you've been partying with? You mean just the one that has been kicked out of America and now he's harassing his own people and hopefully he suffers the consequences too? You mean him?
Hospitality and respect. So honestly, that I hit a nerve this much, I think it's good to be a man and apologize for what I've done.
Everybody move out. 나는 뒤에서 찍을게요. 이제 사과하는 거. 이제 사과하는 거.
Look at him smiling. Look at him smiling.
Everybody move out. 나는 뒤에서 찍을게요. 이제 사과하는 거.
Look at him still smiling. Trying to hope nobody sees that.
So to all the people of South Korea, I just want to apologize for what I've done, and I really did not mean to hurt your guys' pride this much. You guys are a good people. You guys are a great people.
Look how he says that. Guys, this is what you guys need to pay attention to. I didn't mean to hurt your pride. As a lawyer in the US, we pay attention to language, right? Look how he says that. I didn't mean to hurt your pride. He didn't say, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your pride. He's implying that your pride is the problem, right? This is what, and once again, this is English is a second language thing, but that use of language, extraordinarily deceptive, right? Not a real apology.
And for the most part, other than Mr. Navy SEAL here, I've had a great experience with a lot of the South Korean people, and it was not my intention to really hurt you guys, and I hope you guys can accept my apology. And I'm a young person. I want to grow as a man. I made a
Do not give him the chance. Just go ahead and end his life.
Mistake, and I think when you make a mistake in life, you need to own up to it. So I apologize, you guys, and I will no longer talk about your statue or touch it ever again. I hope that I can live in peace here in South Korea, and we could get past the situation and use it as a learning situation, because a lot of people learned about this statue from this situation, bad or good. A lot of people from all over the world found out what this was.
No, man, Legal Mindsets videos like
that is
like lagging, I think.
Literally the worst. So people found out about it because you rubbed yourself in baby oil and did a dance on it, or because you made out with it, you kissed it.
So hopefully we can move past this and have a better future.
Can you promise us that you wouldn't post any AI photos on Discord or any about this?
Oh, about this? No, my fans create that stuff. It's just memes, but I will not post any of it anymore.
Can you let them know that not to post those photos?
I will let them. I don't control them, but I will let them know.
No. No. See what he did there, guys? He let him off the hook. I don't control them, so he's gonna let them do it. You control your fucking Discord. Sorry, bro. You can have your mods ban people for that. Look at his smug face. He knows they're gonna post that shit, right? You definitely control your Discord. You can make mods. That's bullshit. We know how. You think Koreans don't know how Discord works? right? He's literally trying to think that Koreans don't know how Discord works. He's insulting the intelligence of Koreans, thinking they don't know how Discord works.
뭐 트위터나 뭐 인스타나 거기서 디스코드나 그런 데서 소말리가 다른 사람들하고 그 한국에 대한 고발을 이어가지 않았으면 좋겠어요. 그 얘기를 합니다. 그러니까 한국식 사과가 무릎 꿇고 고개 숙이는 건데 할 수 있겠어요?
Can you bow? The Korean style of saying sorry.
Like bow? What do you think, Hank?
Here?
To the ground?
No, that's Japanese.
Oh, okay.
All right, here. Repeat after me. Repeat after me.
Okay.
얘들아,
여군이
제가 너무 무리였어. 그래서
나는 정말 죄송합니다.
For some reason, I'm just getting angry and angrier.
That's all we want, bro.
That's all, man.
Okay, that's some peace.
You should be good. Like when I was on Discord and all that for a long time, like listening, like those motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, man.
Yeah.
I saw what they were posting. I saw what they were saying. It's disgusting, man. Like they don't give a fuck about you. Like I've seen it, you know. And no one here would hurt you. Like I'm pretty sure this guy is a fucking trained Navy SEAL, you know. And this guy didn't want to come after you, but you insulted an entire nation, bro. Like you can't come to a foreign country.
Yeah, so he definitely didn't mind going after you, but he didn't. It's not like he woke up saying, "I'm gonna go after this. I'm gonna go after this dude." But let's get through the rest of this real quick.
Thinking you can do what you want, taunting people to come get you and not getting cut back. You know, in these streets, it's really tough. You know what I mean? And I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. You know, but Discord, Twitter, when racist motherfuckers on there, they're gonna get you killed, man. If you keep it up, even if it's not here, if you go to another country, continue your antics, continue your actions, it's gonna get you killed, man. You know, like they are going after your moms. Like if it was my moms, I would be freaking out. Going after your moms, going after everybody. You know, people don't play when it comes to something like this. You know,
And sorry, he fucked with an entire country, right? Did you think people weren't going to go after your family? Did you think people weren't going to find them out, let them know, let their employers know, right?
And again, remember, there are Korean Americans, there are Chinese Americans, Japanese Americans. They're gonna find, if they want to, they will find his family if he even cares about them, which I highly doubt they care about him, and I highly doubt he cares about them.
Are you serious?
If they're alive.
Right now, we got some leaks we got to take care of. You know, we got some legal issues we got to handle. True. However, right now, the apology, mean that shit.
No, I mean, I'm sincere. I mean it.
Mean it,
No,
man,
for sure.
because trust you me. You know, if you don't, and you keep doing it, man, it's gonna
Because, like I'm saying, as a man, it doesn't take nothing to realize I'm wrong. But for a whole country's pride to be hurt, it's not a big thing for me to say I'm sorry. You know what I mean? But it will mean a lot to hundreds of thousands, if not millions.
Again, he's saying the country's pride. He's trying to skirt around the actual issue.
The Koreans, not just in Korea, but around the world.
It is a big thing. The fact that he's trivializing the apology already. Look at the contrast. Look at how serious this guy is. This guy lives in Korea, right? He's Nigerian American, lives in Korea on the right. Look at how serious he is. He's so serious about this. Look at Johnny. Johnny is one step from laughing. Johnny is like almost laughing here. This is completely insincere.
Well, I made a mistake.
Okay, the rest of that, his quote unquote apology will be in the description below. Like I said, links to everything that I use will be in the description below, except for the avatar cabbages and except for the clip about the teen or the kid that was in a court that passed out. Those won't be in the description, but everything else I use will be in the description below, especially the phone number to the American Embassy in Seoul, South Korea. Now,
so let's
this guy right here, this guy and his wife is also formally apologized because they're done with him. They're done with him.
Talk everything that's been fucked up, and not only I've been curious for talking of aid that or this made out us here.
Hello everyone. I would like to talk about the situation that happened at the conformance statue, and I would like to address everything that led up to that event.
That was the weakest bow ever. Like, even for a person who's a foreigner, like, don't do it if you don't at all know how to do it.
I don't think he was actually trying to bow. I think he was just trying to think.
But that
as I learned about the atrocities committed by Somali, I even thought about
AKA Ramsey Khalid Ishmael. Remember that name.
finding him and giving him the punishment he deserved. It was
Okay, so let's start out. He was angry. He thought about fighting him. He didn't do that. Instead, all he did was play internet tough guy and then end up helping him out. Right?
wasn't just me. Many Koreans were looking for him.
Let me see if I can find this myself so we can just. Okay.
He was much smaller and more frail than he appeared in his videos. His face was covered in bruises.
No, that's by 15 Minutes of Shame. Where's this guy's video? I highly doubt anybody.
He was much smaller and more frail than he appeared in his decisive measures.
Yeah, nobody really put it in there, like I thought. This is like the clip of the legal mindset that we're going over.
My wife and I devised a plan to catch Somali. To lure him out, we sent a message offering to get him a lawyer and meet up.
So already, just be clear, they committed a crime. So their wise plan was to commit a crime to solve the issue over here and trick him and get him to come out and expose himself for what? Right? For what? For clout? Like this is what doesn't make sense to me is what was the initial impetus? Were you going to beat him up? Because it sounds like you initially threatened him, but you weren't going to do that. So you're trying to lure him out in order to what? And originally, mind you, this is before he was trying to do this and talk to him before he actually contacted the YouTubers, the Korean YouTubers. So to me, this isn't.
All right, let's just go back to the. Oh, he didn't.
Every broadcast,
minimize
his Twitter, watching Somali closely, pressing him by contacting him and pretending to be on his side.
All right, let's get it back from 15 Minutes of Shame.
He was much smaller and more frail than he appeared in his videos. His face was covered in bruises with shiny ointment applied over his injuries. Thus, we ultimately decided to push for a public apology. However, we were prepared to leave him half dead.
This is Brennan Kim. Well, it turns out to apologize. This solid clash the mindset.
I can't find the actual, like the straight up, just the regular video.
Deception.
Just the original video of this.
Over several days, we exchanged messages. And Somali,
because no one is linking the stuff like I do. No one is linking the original videos like I do.
showed extreme fear, only worrying about the legal consequences he will face. Seeing his vulnerable
situation, because he's from one that really going and how he got involved. If you sure. Why?
And attempts to rely on us brought us a feeling of guilt for receiving him. At times, I felt the pain of sympathy and pity for him as a human being. He was in a difficult situation, in a very legal situation at that.
So I get he's doing.
You try to give him a way out. He's Johnny. He didn't take the way out. As a matter of fact, you only gave him fuel to make fuel for the fire so that he can continue making fun of South Korea and their people, while simultaneously saying he's sorry when he actually doesn't mean it. I'm not gonna go through the rest of this because I couldn't find the original video of the apology, but yeah. I will put the link to the video that we just watched in the description below. There's one more, there are two more clips that I want to go through. It's about extra crimes that Johnny has committed. And guess what? They're not good. Like, it's him being in if you don't know what Latte World is, Latte World is the like Disneyland version of South Korea. And he let some things happen there, and then of course there's more proof of him trying to be with minors. So let's check this out real quick.
Here, oh my.
This is Johnny Somali New Crimes.
My chat is lagging. There's too many of you guys. So if you haven't, what to show you a video of a family at Lotte World, right? So this is Lotte World here, right? This is just a person here who's going around Lotte World. We're gonna watch their channel.
Which is at the Lotte World Aquarium and Folk Museum.
It's Disney World.
So one thing is, Lotte World is kind of like Disney World. There's a ton of kids there, right? There's a ton of kids there. So let's watch them go in. So it's background, families, it's like going to Disney World. So it's indoors. This is a place that this is a place in which there's many children, right?
Sorry guys, sorry. Everybody started looking at the monkey shit. The monkey shit scared the fuck out of everybody, bro. The monkey shit scared everybody. Ringtone. Someone call my phone, ringtone.
And remember, he has the ability to turn off the speaker. He can see what's about to play. He can cut it off before it plays, or he can turn off the speaker while it's playing, or before it plays, after it plays. He has the ability to cut off the speaker at any given time.
Ringtone, people keep calling me in the phone, you know. Chinese virus, people keep calling me in the phone. Oh, he's snitching on me, bro. Sorry, brother, sorry. So ringtone, they keep calling me in the phone. Ringtone. Hi. Oh, sorry, ringtone. He was calling me in the phone. Down. Okay, good. 신조 아베.
신조 아베의 셀프파이도 달러지.
Press me. She's writing in Google Translate right now. She's gonna press me. Hi. Please turn down the volume. People around you feel comfortable. Please. Okay. No problem. Okay. I want to go on the right quickly. They're getting mad at me.
So remember, the kids, look at the kids right here, right? This is surrounded by kids. By the way, he's also in something that's a little bit before. He's also, been playing stuff about, sexual stuff beforehand. There's another video where he's playing stuff that's explicitly sexual, talking about children exactly. So there's a bunch of stuff that he's doing here, right? I mean, you can kind of get the shenanigans, and you can kind of see where this goes. So obviously, you see here.
French, no English. So I know English, French. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I speak French. Sorry.
Just kick him out already. Just kick him out.
There, he's making a bunch of comments. He's also got other stuff there that it's even on YouTube. It's elsewhere where he's doing, hello is stuff that's going to be filed this week. Sexual threats to children.
So these are some more charges that have been filed by Korean YouTubers: blackmail, insults, deepfakes, sexual threats to children, business obstruction, which is what he's already been charged for that one. Supporting DPRK, which is an NSA crime, and public indecency. So remember, they've got him for the obstruction to business obstruction. They got him for that. That's the smallest offense, right? That he's done compared to everything else he's done. So they get him for that, and then they'll stack the other charges on top of that while he's waiting, so they can hit him with everything all at once. So if you want to look at it, we'll see. Up to 10 years. So if they do max, that's 10 years, 1 year, and 5 years. That's 16 years right there. So plus another 3 years. Let's see, that's 19. Up to 5 years, that'll be 24 years. Supporting DPRK, that's 31 years, and that's about 32 years. Public indecency. This is all like technically 32 years in prison.
Up to 3 years, because he was playing sexual stuff around children, including, by the way, literally, this is disgusting. He was playing threats to sexually assault children live on his text to speech.
Now, in Johnny's case, in Johnny's defense, he'll probably say something like, "Oh, that was not me. That was my fans. That was my chat. They were playing that from my loudspeaker through text to speech. They were doing it. It's not me." But he has the ability to cancel that, to stop it from playing. He can see what's gonna play before it'll play, and he can cancel it, or he can just completely turn off the text to speech, or can at least completely turn off the loudspeaker. He can stop it before it plays. He has control over that. So I hope they don't go lenient on him with that.
Right? So that's going to go down. Business obstruction, right? Another charge, right? Supporting the DPRK, which is, once again, I showed you the video before, and as well, he's done this in multiple instances. That's up to 7 years, and public indecency with another year. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brand new charges and 2 charges which will bolster the existing charges. So we're both adding more of this, adding more of the same, and then some new charges, hitting them with the book. Now, I want to give you.
How stupid do you have to be to constantly go through another country doing shit like this? Like, how stupid do you gotta be and call yourself trying to clout farm or trying to go for clout? Like, what the fuck, bro?
You guys are a little bit of reality.
There's one more thing, one more video, one more clip I want to show. It's around here.
All right. So in case you don't know, Johnny Somali has been pretty problematic abroad, and he's made some really crazy statements. And I've posted this one before, but it stands to be posted again. Johnny has admitted to certain activities about with underage people. And we're now seeing some real damning evidence of Johnny with underage women. Let's play it. Now, I've played this one before, but I want to play it again because I'm going to play it in conjunction with other stuff. So this is going together, and this isn't potentially an issue in the US and in Korea. This is an international issue right now. This one is real bad. So first of all, here's him just making a statement about the type of person that Johnny Somali is.
I'll take both of you. I don't give a fuck. I'll go to jail. I go to jail. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's serious. I take both of them. I got wife number 1 and wife number 2. I'm like P. Diddy. I'm like Epstein. I'm like R. Kelly. I don't care. For her, look, point right here. For her, I go to prison. Age ain't nothing but a number, but a dime ain't nothing but a thing. Oh my God. I'm the most demonic nigga that ever turned a camera on. I'm the most evil person that ever used the internet. I'm the most evil person to ever use a camera. I'm a sexual deviant. I am a criminal. What I don't do off camera, you niggas will never see.
Bro, you are not the most evil, quote unquote, most evil person who's ever used the internet. There has been so many more people who have turned on cameras and used the internet that have been way more evil than you. He's just some pipsqueak that wants to go around, try and cause trouble for others and harass others, and he wants to call himself evil. He ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? But he will get treated like the shit that he ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, especially if he comes back to America, bro.
I'm like Epstein, nigga. My name's Young, might call you I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'm young Epstein. I'm young P. Diddy. Clip it, nigga. Ship it, bitch.
Oh, we've clipped it. We've clipped it. This is the thing with young people. They think people aren't clip. Oh, clip that. Oh, we clipped it. Oh, it's been clipped. As you wish. As you wish, my friend. We clipped this, and now you're on camera. So
been clipped and shared around. You feel me? So more things, more footage showing that Johnny is going around trying to talk to underage people. More of his crimes that is being shown. He just really doesn't stop, right? It's a wonder. Like, how can you be that stupid, to be honest? But anyway, that's all I have for now. I'm gonna make sure I put everything that we've been through in the description below with titles and links. And yeah, whew. I know this is a long video. Thanks for hanging in there, but that's it for now. Make sure you tune in for next time for any updates on Johnny Somali, and of course you can always follow Legal Mindset for up to date, like super up to date, eagle eye vision up to date information on Johnny. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you made it this far, shout out to you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I am going to go to sleep. It's like almost midnight here, and I gotta be up in like 5 hours. But I'm gonna go to sleep. And yeah, I'm glad to be out of the hospital. It feels good. But yeah, that's it for now. So let me know what you think. Hopefully Johnny has the book thrown at him, and you know, I would hate for Koreans to have to spend tax dollars on, you know, keeping Johnny in jail. But at the same time, if that happens, I'll be, you know, celebrating that Johnny is, you know, finally facing consequences for the things that he does. Because I don't want him to get like off scot-free for this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world, doing anything in the world, but you're here with me. Oh wait, that's the wrong outro. Anyway, peace and much love to you.